So I'm about to interview JJ Adler. She runs the show over at The Onion, does the whole video and the web stuff over there. Bit of a guru. She's got a short film here at Sundance. It's doing very well. She just won some sort of Women in Film award, but she's lost the checks that she won. She's over here frantically on the phone right now looking for the checks. You never want to lose those big checks. Because, you know, when you're a little kid and you see them on the game shows, you always want to take home one of those big checks, even if it's like for $10. It's a big check. Here she comes. She has the checks in her hand. Look at that. She's found the checks. This is big. This is fantastic. JJ Adler has 3 giant checks. How did you get 3 giant checks?
I don't know. They just called me up and told me that I won 3 giant checks, so I was pretty excited.
So were you just in a game show, or you were just...
You know, I was at the Women in Filmmaker panel, and I hadn't actually planned on going, but they called and told me that I'd be winning a lot of money, so I said, I better go.
And they're on big checks. I mean, is this a childhood dream of yours to be given one of these?
Actually, I asked them if I could keep the big checks because I would like to frame them and put them over my bed in my apartment in New York City because they're hilarious.
They are. You've got 3 of them too, which is unbelievable.
I'm so excited.
There's lots of money on those checks.
I know. Isn't this pretty sweet?
Walk us through your Sundance experience. What is going on?
Well, it's really overwhelming and like a lot of fun. I have a short here. It's called New Media, and it's in Shorts Program 3. And it's been great. I mean, the film's been really well received, and you know, like I said, I won these awards sort of out.
Off the back of this?
I did. Yeah, I didn't even know I was like really up for them or that they were even existed. But it seems like a wonderful organization in there, and I'm so excited. Yeah, I've had 2 screenings so far, and they've been great.
You're finding everyone's laughing at the right moments?
Yeah, for the most part. You know, I think it's always interesting to me to see your film with an audience because you get such a different idea of what actually is funny. Like things you thought are funny maybe are not, and things you didn't really think were that funny are funnier than you thought they were. So
did you go back and you wrote it as well?
Yeah.
So did you go back and question your writing, going, oh, they actually the audience likes this style of comedy from me or this style of writing. Do you for future projects?
Yeah, you know, I guess like when I finished the film, I was like, this film is pretty weird. I don't know. It's kind of not what I thought it would be. Really? Maybe, or I don't know. I felt a little strange about it, and then I showed it to a few people, and they were like, you know, it's such a unique tone of comedy. I was like, yes, it's unique. That's what it is. Yes. So you know, it's exciting. People seem to think, you know, it's an interesting perspective and like a different kind of comedy, and it's also really like a little bit depressing too. So it's pretty dark, you know. So everyone seems to be getting something else out of it, which is great. And the things that I'm hearing back, like the reactions I'm hearing back, are like exactly what I would have hoped people would get from the film. So
it's well, you've pretty much got the title, New Media, so we think straight away it's about all this craziness of Facebook and Twitter and stuff. Can you explain a little bit of, and viral videos, and can you explain what it is about?
Well, it's actually about a middle-aged man who married money and sort of never made anything of himself. And these like sexy young web advertising execs move into his upscale development, and he decides to make a web video about like for this product he's trying to launch to impress them and sort of make good, but he doesn't know anything about the internet at all, or web video. So it's a dark comedy, like I said. It's about success and failure and stuff like that. But you know,
so it could be a story about like our parents that finally get on Facebook and start friending ex-boyfriends and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think so. Like I think it's, you know, there's a generation right now who, if they don't work really hard, are just falling further and further out of like what's going on, you know, in the world right now. And it's sort of, I feel like it's so much harder to be middle-aged, you know, at this point in time because of the way technology's like totally changed everything for the youth culture. I feel like the generation gap is like so much bigger than it ever was, you know, in the past. So it's hard. So
with these checks now, could you like walk into a gifting suite now and go, look, people give me money, give me a free pair of Ugg boots?
I will try that.
Will try that?
Yes, yes, because I heard there's some gifting suite. I was like, where?
Yeah.
Can I get in, please?
Tell them you're one of the hottest female directors here at Sundance. You can get what you want.
Yeah, I'm up and coming. I'm going to carry these with me everywhere I go.
Wait, can you define what up and coming means?
It means that people give me big checks.
Right. Who cares?
Yeah.
Straight to the bar.
Yeah, well, I sure hope so, yeah.
Well, it's lovely to meet you and lovely to stand here outside the famous Egyptian theatre here at Sundance. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is great. Thanks a lot. Yeah.